This is James Helder for iFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're in central London today. With me, I've got the one and only Peter McDONAGH. How are you, Pete?
How's it going, James?
Everything's all right, you?
Yeah, very good, mate. Just come from the gym. Just done 10 rounds with Tommy Martin.
Yeah.
Flew back from Marbella on Thursday. Back to this cold weather in London.
It is cold.
Yeah.
I've got to say, don't want to ask too much about how sparring went because Tommy Martin's obviously got a big fight with John Wayne Hibbert coming up. But how did it go? How's he looking?
Yeah, he's looking in very good shape. Non-stop punching for 10 rounds. I've done a couple of 12s with him as well. He's in very good shape and he's a good little fighter,
We were rumoured to be seeing you out February the 6th in Dublin. I've checked the card, I haven't seen your name on the card, so will we not be on that one now?
No, I'm out of that one, but I'll be the other side of the ropes doing a bit of punditing, obviously with Steve Lillis or whoever's over with us, and obviously yourself will be over there. They've got 6 or 7 shows this year, so hopefully I'll be on the next one and get back in that great atmosphere in Dublin.
Indeed. Do you like the punditry work? I know we get you on the Cassius Nelder show to help us out now and again when one of us is on holiday or whatever the case may be, but do you enjoy sort of being on the other side of the ropes rather than being in the ring as much?
Yeah, I do, because I like to give me knowledge out of the ring as well as in the ring. Even when I'm helping people sparring or, when you're the other side of the ropes, you see different things and you can explain to people who are not boxers and who you're working with on the punditry, and you can explain things to them, say, oh, look at that, and they understand it more,
What did you think of David Haye's win over Mark Di Maria on Saturday at the O2 Arena?
It didn't show us much, there weren't much in front of David Haye, but he's come back with a good win there, he's showing the public, he's showing, the boxing people that, they all still come out to watch him, 16,000 people there, in January is amazing, so he's still a big name in boxing, but he needs to have a good few fights yet before he gets up to, the likes of Joshua. And,
do you think people are right to sort of mention the Haye-Joshua fight so soon of him returning? I know he is a former WBA World Champion Cruiserweight Undisputed King, but do you think he should have a couple of fights before he gets back into that mix?
Yeah, most definitely, because I think, Joshua's, he's had a couple of good fights now, and, David Haye should get in the packing order, but if it makes sense, make the fight.
Can you see why Tyson Fury would be reluctant to give David Haye a shot at fighting him, a shot at his titles?
Yeah, most definitely, and I think David Haye knows that himself, and if you're any sort of a man and you've left someone for, I don't know, a year or whatever it was Tyson was training for, never had no fights, never had no money. I mean, Tyson's done it the hard way, and everyone says, oh, Tyson, he's got this and he's got that, and I mean, I was in Tyson's training camp before, and he ain't, he struggled through, he thought of, had enough of the game and everything, but he's proven now that he is a proper, genuine world champion.
Some good fights been announced recently. One I'd like to talk to you a little bit about is Sam Eggington defending his British title against Bradley Skeete. That looks like a cracking fight. Yeah,
very excited for that. I'm going to pick Skeete to beat Eggington.
Obviously, you know Skeete very well. You fought him twice. You probably know his strengths and weaknesses better than anyone. You think he can beat Eggington?
Yeah, I think he beats Eggington. I think it's a good fight. He's going to come through some tough rounds, but I just think he'll beat him with his boxing ability.
Quite an evenly matched fight.
Yeah, it's a good fight. It is a good fight, and that's what we want to see in Britain, because let's get bums back on them settees watching boxing and more excited about it again, because let's get these 50-50 fights on, and it seems like now TV are not having it. They are putting the 50-50 fights on, so that's great for boxing,
That's right. This Friday you'll call as well, Ryan Walsh taking on Darren Trainer, undefeated Scotsman. Looks like a good contest as well, doesn't it? And we like to see them York Hall dust-ups.
Yeah, definitely. York Hall's it's a great place, best place. I love boxing there, it's apart from the National Stadium in Dublin, York Hall's my second best place to boxing. But what we'll see come Friday night is all action, Ryan Walsh, but an unbeaten fighter, you never know what he's going to bring to the table. But, British title fight, but I think Ryan Walsh will probably win that one.
Looks like an interesting contest, that one.
Yeah, good fight.
George Groves in action as well next weekend. On the undercard of that, John Wayne Hibbert versus Tommy Martin, a really good contest. I know you've spent a little bit of time with Tommy Martin recently, but could you break that fight down? How do you see it playing out?
I think it could be fight of the year, James. I mean, we're in January, and I think it could be fight of the year. You got an older man who's going to try and nick it on experience and things like that, and you got a young, fresh, full of testosterone 21-year-old, who wants to go places quick. So it'll be a very exciting fight.
You've got to respect Tommy Martin, the way he's gone about his job. Whoever they've put in front of him, he's hasn't complained. He said yes, took the fight, and just done what he needed to do, hasn't he?
You know what? I've been in camp with him, obviously because he's part of the team as well, Team MGM, and you know, I say to him, why don't you take your time, slow yourself down a bit. You're a good ticket seller. He says, no, I don't want to slow down. I want to keep going. I want a British title after this. So it's great to see kids like that at 21 years old, you know.
What fight are you most excited about this year? I know we've got Scott Quigg versus Carl Frampton coming up in February. A lot of people are starting to talk about that now, but what fight most excites you?
Yeah, you've got loads of good fights. Quigg Frampton, it's a very, very good fight. I'm looking forward to Tyson Fury against Klitschko again. You know, that's going to be very, let's see if Klitschko comes with anything different. But I just think Tyson's going to have come on from that, got more and more experience, and I can see a stoppage next time.
I mean, it's such a big ask to go there, defend your belts the second time around. What do you think? It'll be a daunting task for Tyson coming into this, or do you think he'll feel confident?
No, I think Tyson, he ain't got a fear factor, is he? You see him like the day before the fight, he was dancing, and he's mad, Tyson. He's just a fighting man. He loves fighting.
Any sort of inkling? Give us something when we can see you out in action, Pete. Good win last time, I've got to say, at National Stadium against Dean Byrne for yourself, mate.
No, I'm just waiting to have a meeting with manager Daniel and just see where we go next. Whether it's a defence or move on to another title. Just I'm back in training already, as you know, aspiring Tommy Martin, but back into full training now, and hopefully looking to get out in March, April time.
All right, well, listen, thanks, Pete. I can't thank you enough for giving me some of your time today. It's great to get you on the Cassius Felder show as well. Always a pleasure, my dear man. And I know Birmingham's not too far to travel from here, so you ain't got far to go, have you, mate? Get home.
Nah, back to Surrey, mate, tonight. But you got something wrong there. It's the Cassius and McDONAGH show.
Cassius and Peter Mac show.
He's gone, mate. He's gone. Coogan's gone, mate.
He spoke to Jim and give him the Tim Tack.
He's gone.
Listen, cheers, Pete, mate. I'll catch you soon,
Cheers,
right?
mate. Thank you.
Mate.